What's up, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve and this is Tech Teardown. Today in this video I just wanted to go over some things coming up in the future for this channel and go over some things you're going to expect from me when I upgrade to the new Ryzen 3000 processors. Before I move on to today's content, I want to remind you that I do have a monthly Steam key giveaway to one lucky winner who is the first one to find the hidden key in my video that I have each month. This month I'm having the video on this Friday and I will be giving away Borderlands 2. And besides the giveaway, my video on Friday is going to be very special as I have 3 amazing and very awesome special guests going to be joining me, and you won't want to miss that. Alright guys, moving on to today's content, I will be upgrading to the Ryzen 9 3900X. That is the 12-core and 24-threaded CPU coming out on July 7th from AMD. So look out for the review when that hits. I didn't get advanced copies of the processor, so I do have to buy it, and my review will be coming out later than some of the bigger name YouTubers, but I will have a review on that in the future. And I am upgrading from the Intel i7 8700K. I have my 8700K on the Asus Maximus 10 Code, a Z370 motherboard, and I have this water-cooled inside the Lian Li PC011 dynamic case with 32 gigabytes of Trident Z RAM at 3200 megahertz speed, and then I have the EVGA XC Ultra Gaming 2080 Ti. All of this on water with EK water blocks. EK has been a pain in my rear, especially when it comes to RGB. So I have tried to get as far away from EK as much as possible for my upcoming build. I do have one EK product that I'll be using, but we'll go over that in a minute. With my computer, I currently use it for my gaming as well as my video editing and rendering PC. So I will be having benchmarks for workflow as well as gaming in my upcoming review. Let's look over my upcoming build. If you remember, I did a collaboration with OzTalks Hardware as well as Cameron from Definitely Tech, and we did a build off with the Core 2 Quad, which I put that $9 processor in a $150 case, which was the Fantex Eclipse P600S. Definitely overkill on the case for that build, but one of the reasons I picked that case is I was going to be using it for my new upcoming Ryzen build. Now, going into that case, I decided I could not afford the X570 motherboard with everything else I was going with. So I picked up the next best thing, which was this X470 motherboard. This is the Asus Crosshair 7 Hero. This Asus Crosshair 7 Hero has a 10-phase VRM and is going to have no problems with overclocking that 12-core processor. Cooling the new Ryzen 9 3900X, this is the one and only EK product that is going in my up-and-coming build. This is the EK Velocity RGB water block, and this is the full nickel version. One of the original themes I was going to go with this build was a Terminator theme, and I was going to use the Primo Chill View liquid, but it just didn't seem like that was going to be the right liquid to go with for me because it looks like it's going to be one that gunks up the loop quite a bit. So I'm going to steer clear with the Primo Chill View, and now I'm going to be looking to you guys for what you think. What liquid should I go with? I was thinking either just a clear distilled water or a azure blue liquid that will kind of fit the theme of my channel, because as you know, my logo has a lot of blue in it. If you have any other ideas, I'd love to hear from you guys. So let me know down in the comments what you want to see from me on my new water-cooled Ryzen build. Do you want to see clear liquid? You want to see a colored liquid? If you want to see it to be a colored liquid, just let me know down in the comments what color liquid you think I should go with my Anthrolite gray case and silver water blocks. All right, now moving on to my graphics card. As I have said, I have the 2080 Ti from EVGA, and I plan on keeping that and moving that on to the next case, of course. But I am dumping that horrible EK water block that I have on it, and I am switching it out for this Fantex Glacier one. So here is our Fantex Glacier water block. Very nice silver, has that see-through, and the RGB is digital RGB, so it's going to look really nice. All right, and as you can see on my current build, I have the pump reservoir, which is a distribution plate on the front of the PCO11 Dynamic, and I don't think I'm going to be able to transfer that over into the case that I'm going with. So again, I went with Fantex, and I went with this really awesome RGB reservoir. This thing looks amazing, and it's going to look really nice in the Fantex case. And this is the Glacier R220. And then the rest of the products I'm going to be mostly recycling. I have my 1000-watt gold power supply from EVGA that I'll be recycling, as well as all of my Corsair ML120 fans will also be moving into the new computer. All right, so that is what's going to go in the build. So what's coming up in the future? So I do a lot of graphics card reviews, especially older graphics cards. And lately I've been testing them all on a Ryzen 5 1600 processor. So I am now moving my iBench, and that will become my primary system for when I'm testing graphics cards. The 8700K is overclocked to 5 gigahertz. And will be my primary system now for now on in future benchmarks. For that Ryzen 9 review that is coming up, I want to know from you guys, what games would you like to see me test? If there's any specific benchmarks you also want to see with the 12-core processor. I do also plan on doing a video on overclocking the Ryzen 9 3900X on an X470 motherboard. I know there are some people out there concerned on whether or not the X470 and B450 motherboards are capable of overclocking and even powering the new Ryzen processors. Rest assured that all of them will be able to run most of the Ryzen processors. There are some where you would be probably hard pressed to try and get that 16 core or maybe even the 12 core on there. Really depends on the VRM and if you're overclocking. Sean, the other guy on my channel, is also going to be upgrading to Ryzen 3000, and he's getting the Ryzen 5 3600X, which he will be putting in his already current B450 motherboard. Alright guys, so I think that's going to wrap up this video. Remember to let me know down in the comments what color liquid, or if I should go clear liquid on this upcoming build, and what games and benchmarks do you want to see in the upcoming Ryzen review. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss Friday's video where I'll be doing my monthly giveaway, as well as our other upcoming and future videos, all related to tech and PC building. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit that bell, like the video if you liked it. If you disliked it, please let me know down in the comments what you didn't like about it. That way I can improve in the future. And we'll see you guys in the next video.